Welcome back to our channel. Today, I want to ask you one simple question. Why can you understand English, but still cannot speak it? You watch videos, you learn words, you study again and again. But when it's time to speak, you stop. Your mind goes blank. Your confidence disappears. And you feel, maybe English is not for me. But listen carefully. That is not your problem. You are not weak. You just don't have the right method. And today, I will show you a simple step-by-step way to start speaking English. From zero to confidence. Using real practice, real habits, and small daily steps that actually work. So don't skip this video. Because if you follow these steps, you will not just learn English, you will finally start speaking it. Lesson 1. Start with simple speaking. Don't wait to be perfect. Most people make one big mistake when they start learning English. They wait. They wait for perfect grammar. They wait for confidence. They wait for the right time. They think, I will speak when my English becomes good. But this thinking is the biggest problem. The real problem. When you wait for perfection, you don't start. And when you don't start, you don't improve. This creates a cycle. Waiting, no speaking, no progress, more fear. And slowly, time passes, but your English stays the same. The real truth. You don't become perfect first. Then start speaking. You become better by speaking. Speaking is not the result. Speaking is the process. Why starting small is powerful. Your brain learns step by step. If you try to speak big sentences, you feel confused, you feel nervous. But when you speak simple sentences, your mind feels relaxed, your confidence grows. There was a girl named Emma. She understood English very well. She watched videos. She listened daily. But she never spoke. Why? Because she thought, my English is not perfect. One day, her teacher gave her a simple task. Say one sentence. Just one. Emma felt nervous, but she said slowly, I am learning English. That was her first step. Next day, she said 2 sentences, then 3. After 1 week, she was still making mistakes. But something changed. She was not silent anymore. And that was her real progress. What we learn from this. You don't need perfect English. You need courage to speak. Small steps create big change. What you should do. Start with simple sentences. I am ready. I am learning English. I feel nervous. Speak them daily, even if it feels uncomfortable. Just do it. Speak out loud. Don't just think in your mind. Speak clearly, because your mouth needs training. Remove fear of mistakes. Your sentences may not be perfect. That is normal. Mistakes are part of learning. Focus on progress, not perfection. Don't ask, is my English perfect? Ask, am I better than yesterday? Common mistake to avoid. Don't wait too long. Waiting kills progress. Start now. Simple practice. You can start today. Stand in front of a mirror. Speak 5 simple sentences. Repeat them 5 to 10 times. Do this every day. You don't need perfect English to start. You need courage to begin. Stop waiting. Start small. Speak simple. Speak daily. Because in English learning, the person who starts speaking early becomes fluent faster. Lesson 2. Speak every day. Train your mouth, not just your mind. Many people learn English every day. They watch videos, they listen carefully, they read a lot. But still, when it is time to speak, they stop. They feel nervous. They forget words. They cannot continue. Why? Because they don't practice speaking. The real problem. Most learners only use their mind. They understand English, but they don't use their mouth. And speaking is not only thinking, speaking is a physical skill. Your tongue, your lips, your voice, all need training. The real truth: you cannot learn speaking without speaking. Just like you cannot learn swimming without entering water. You cannot learn driving without driving a car. Same way, you cannot learn English speaking without speaking daily. Why speaking feels difficult? When you don't speak regularly, your mind knows, but your mouth is slow. You feel, I know this, but I cannot say it. This creates frustration. There was a boy named Liam. He was very good at understanding English. He watched videos every day. He knew many words, but he never spoke. One day, his friend asked him a simple question in English. "What are you doing?" Liam understood the question, but he could not answer. He stayed silent. That moment made him realize something. I understand, but I cannot speak. That day, he made a simple decision. I will speak every day, even if it feels strange. So he started small. He talked to himself. I am sitting. I am studying. I am opening my phone. At first, it felt uncomfortable, but he didn't stop. He spoke daily, just 10 to 15 minutes. After some days, his sentences became faster. His voice became confident. After some weeks, he could answer questions, not perfectly, but clearly, and that changed everything. What we learn from this: understanding is not enough. You must practice speaking, because speaking builds fluency. Lesson 2. Speak every day. Train your mouth, not just your mind. Many people learn English every day. They watch videos, they listen carefully, they read a lot. But still, when it is time to speak, they stop. They feel nervous. They forget words. They cannot continue. Why? Because they don't practice speaking. The real problem: most learners only use their mind. They understand English, but they don't use their mouth. And speaking is not only thinking. Speaking is a physical skill. Your tongue, your lips, your voice, all need training. The real truth: you cannot learn speaking without speaking. Just like you cannot learn swimming without entering water. You cannot learn driving without driving a car. Same way, you cannot learn English speaking without speaking daily. Why speaking feels difficult? When you don't speak regularly, your mind knows, but your mouth is slow. You feel, I know this, but I cannot say it. This creates frustration. There was a boy named Liam. He was very good at understanding English. He watched videos every day. He knew many words, but he never spoke. One day, his friend asked him a simple question in English. What are you doing? Liam understood the question, but he could not answer. He stayed silent. That moment made him realize something. I understand, but I cannot speak. That day, he made a simple decision. I will speak every day, even if it feels strange. So he started small. He talked to himself. I am sitting. I am studying. I am opening my phone. At first, it felt uncomfortable, but he didn't stop. He spoke daily, just 10 to 15 minutes. After some days, his sentences became faster. His voice became confident. After some weeks, he could answer questions, not perfectly, but clearly, and that changed everything. What we learn from this: understanding is not enough. You must practice speaking, because speaking builds fluency. Because she translated everything. One day, she tried to say a simple sentence, but she first thought in her language, then tried to change it into English. and she got stuck. That moment made her frustrated. She said, "Why is speaking so difficult?" Then she learned one idea. Stop translating. Start thinking in English. At first, it felt impossible. Her mind always went back to her native language. But she didn't stop. She started small. She looked around and thought, "This is my room. I see a chair. I am sitting." Simple thoughts. Day after day, her brain slowly changed. After some time, she stopped translating. And suddenly, her speaking became faster. Not perfect, but natural. What we learn from this: translation slows you down. Thinking in English makes you fast. Start with simple thinking. Don't try big sentences. Start small. This is my phone. I am walking. I feel tired. Simple thoughts build speed. Use daily actions. When you do something, say it in English in your mind. I am eating. I am opening the door. Now your brain connects English with real life. Ask yourself questions. This is powerful. Ask simple questions. What am I doing? I am studying. What will I do next? I will rest. Don't worry about grammar. At the beginning, your sentences may be wrong. That is okay. Focus on thinking, not perfection. Practice daily. Even 10 to 15 minutes daily can change your thinking. Consistency is the key. Common mistake to avoid: don't go back to your native language again and again. Stay in English as much as possible. Simple practice. You can start today. For the next 30 minutes, try to think only in English, even if it is simple. Just try. If you keep translating, you will speak slowly. If you think in English, you will speak naturally. Train your mind. Think simple. Think daily. Think in English. Because in English learning, the moment you stop translating, your fluency begins. Lesson 4. Listen and copy. Train your ears and your voice together. Now you are speaking. You are thinking in English. But there is one more powerful step that can change your English completely. Listening and copying real English. The real problem. Many learners speak English, but their sentences don't sound natural. Their pronunciation is not clear. Their tone is not smooth. Why? Because they don't listen enough to real English. The real truth. You cannot speak natural English if you don't hear natural English. Your brain learns language by listening first, just like your first language. You listened, then copied, then spoke. Why listening is powerful. When you listen carefully, you learn how words are pronounced, how sentences are connected, how tone and rhythm work. This builds a strong base inside your mind. Don't just listen. Copy. Listening alone is not enough. You must repeat what you hear. This is the secret. When you copy, you train your mouth. You improve pronunciation. You sound more natural. There was a boy named Oliver. He practiced speaking every day. He tried to form sentences. But people often said, "We don't understand you clearly." This made him confused. He thought, "I am speaking, so why is it still difficult?" One day, he noticed something. He was speaking in his own way, not like real English speakers. So he tried something new. He started listening to short English audio, one sentence at a time. He paused, then repeated it exactly. Same words, same sound, same tone. At first, it was difficult, but he continued. He repeated the same sentence many times. Day after day, his pronunciation improved. His sentences became smoother. After some weeks, people started understanding him clearly. That small change changed his confidence completely. What we learn from this: listening plus copying creates natural speaking. Start with short audio. Don't choose long content. Start with small sentences, clear and simple. Use the shadowing method. Listen to one sentence. Pause. Repeat it. Try to sound like the speaker. Focus on sound, not just meaning. Don't only understand words. Focus on how they sound. This improves your pronunciation. Repeat again and again. One time is not enough. Repeat many times. Repetition builds natural flow. Make it daily habit. Even 10 to 15 minutes daily is enough. Listen, copy, repeat. Train your ears first. If your ears understand clearly, your mouth will speak clearly. Don't only read subtitles. Try to listen carefully first. Simple practice. You can start today. Choose one short audio. Repeat each sentence 5 times. Focus on sound. If you hear good English daily, you will speak good English naturally. Don't just learn English. Listen to it. Copy it. Practice it daily. Because in English learning, the more you listen and copy, the more natural you become. Lesson 5. Learn phrases, not just words. Speak faster and more naturally. Most learners focus only on single words. They learn, go, eat, think. But when they try to speak, they stop. They try to build sentences word by word. And this takes time. They feel confused. They feel slow. The real truth. Fluent speakers don't think in single words. They think in phrases, groups of words, used together naturally. What is a phrase? A phrase is a group of words that people use together. For example, instead of go, go to the market. Instead of eat, eat something now. Instead of think about it. These are real speaking patterns. Why phrases are powerful. When you learn phrases, you speak faster. You don't stop again and again. You sound natural. You feel confident because your brain uses ready-made sentences. There was a girl named Ava. She knew many English words. Her vocabulary was good, but when she tried to speak, she said things like, I, go, market, now. Her sentences were broken. People understood her, but it was not smooth. One day, she learned something new. Don't learn only words, learn phrases. So she started practicing. I am going to the market. I want to eat something. I am thinking about it. She repeated these phrases daily. At first, it felt like memorizing. But slowly, her brain started using them automatically. After some time, her speaking changed. She was faster. She was smoother. She was not thinking word by word anymore. What we learn from this: words give meaning, but phrases create fluency. Learn daily useful phrases. Focus on phrases you use every day. For example, I am getting ready. I don't feel good. I will do it later. These are real-life sentences. Repeat. Phrases daily. Repetition is very important. Speak the same phrase many times. At first, it feels new. Then, it feels easy. Then, it becomes natural. Use phrases in real life. Don't just memorize. Use them in your daily actions. Now your brain connects phrases with real situations. Build your phrase list. Write 10 to 15 useful phrases. Practice them daily. Then slowly add more. Listen and collect phrases. When you listen to English, focus on phrases, not just words. Notice how people speak. Don't learn difficult words first. Don't try to impress. Simple phrases are more powerful. Simple practice. You can start today. Learn 5 phrases today. Repeat them 10 times. Use them in your day. Don't think in words. Think in phrases. Stop learning word by word. Start learning in groups. Use phrases daily. Speak naturally. Improve faster. Because in English learning, the person who uses phrases speaks faster and better. Lesson 6. Practice daily. Consistency creates fluency. Many people start learning English with full energy. They feel excited. They feel motivated. They practice for 1 day, 2 days. Then they stop. And this is the biggest reason why they don't become fluent. The real problem. People are not consistent. They practice a lot 1 day, then skip many days. They think, I will do it later. I will practice tomorrow. But tomorrow never comes. And slowly, everything they learned starts fading. The real truth. Fluency does not come from one big effort. It comes from small daily practice. Even 15 to 20 minutes daily is enough, if you stay consistent. Why consistency is powerful. When you practice daily, your brain stays connected to English. You don't forget easily. You improve step by step. And slowly, English becomes natural. There was a boy named Ethan. He wanted to speak English fluently. At first, he practiced for 2 hours in 1 day. Then he felt tired and didn't practice for 3 to 4 days. Then again, he practiced a lot and stopped again. After 1 month, he felt frustrated. He said, I am working hard, but nothing is changing. Then he realized something. His problem was not effort. His problem was inconsistency. So he changed his method. He made a simple rule. I will practice 20 minutes every day, no matter what. No long hours, no pressure, just daily practice. At first, it felt too small, but he continued, day after day. He spoke, he listened, he practiced. After some weeks, he noticed something. He was remembering more. He was speaking better. After some months, he became confident, not because he worked more, but because he worked every day. What we learn from this: consistency is more powerful than intensity. Start small. Don't try to do too much. Start with 15 to 20 minutes daily. Keep it simple. Make it a habit. Practice at the same time every day. Morning, evening, fix a routine. Even small practice matters. Don't skip a day. Even if you are busy, do 5 to 10 minutes. But don't break the habit. Don't depend on motivation. Some days you feel good. Some days you feel tired. But consistency means you practice anyway. Track your progress. Mark your daily practice. This keeps you motivated. Common mistake to avoid. Don't practice randomly. Don't stop again and again. Consistency is everything. Simple practice you can start today. Choose a fixed time. Practice daily for 20 minutes. Don't skip. Small daily practice creates big fluency. Don't try to do everything in 1 day. Do something every day. Stay consistent. Stay patient. Keep moving forward. Because in English learning, the person who practices daily becomes fluent naturally. Lesson 7. Build confidence. Speak without fear. Many people know English, but they don't speak. Why? Because they are afraid. Afraid of mistakes. Afraid of judgment. Afraid of what others will think. So they stay silent. And silence stops growth. The real truth. Confidence does not come first. Confidence comes after action. You don't wait to feel confident. You speak, and then confidence grows. Why fear is normal. When you do something new, fear is natural. Your mind tries to protect you. It says, what if you make a mistake? But this fear is not real danger. It is just a feeling. There was a girl named Chloe. She had been learning English for a long time. She understood almost everything, but she never spoke in front of others. One day, she was in a small group discussion. Everyone was speaking English. She knew the answer, but she stayed silent. Her heart was beating fast. She thought, what if I make a mistake? That moment passed, and she said nothing. After the discussion, she felt regret. She said, I knew the answer, but I didn't speak. That day, she made a decision. Next time, I will speak, even if it is not perfect. Next day, she got another chance. Again, her heart was beating fast. But this time, she spoke. Her sentence was not perfect, but she spoke. No one laughed. No one judged her. Instead, people understood her. That moment changed her thinking. After that, she spoke again and again. And slowly, her fear became smaller. Her confidence became stronger. What we learn from this: fear disappears only when you face it, not when you avoid it. Speak without fear of mistakes. Mistakes are normal. Every learner makes mistakes. Even fluent speakers make mistakes. Don't stop because of it. Focus on communication, not perfection. Your goal is not perfect English. Your goal is clear communication. If people understand you, you are improving. Take small risks. Speak in small situations. Talk to a friend. Answer a simple question. Step by step, increase your comfort. Replace negative thinking. Instead of thinking, I will make a mistake, think, I am learning. This changes your mindset. Confidence comes from practice. The more you speak, the more confident you become. Confidence is built, not given. Common mistake to avoid: don't stay silent because of fear. Silence keeps you stuck. Simple practice you can start today. Speak one sentence in front of someone. Even if it is simple, do it daily. Fear stops you once. Confidence moves you forever. Don't let fear control you. Speak anyway. Try anyway. Improve anyway. Because in English learning, the person who speaks without fear becomes fluent with confidence. Lesson 8. Speak in real situations. Use English in your daily life. Many people practice alone. They speak in front of a mirror. They repeat sentences. But when a real situation comes, they feel nervous again. They stop. They forget. Why? Because they are not used to real communication. The real truth: practice is important, but real use creates fluency. You must use English in real situations. That is where real growth happens. Why real practice matters: when you speak in real life, you don't control everything. You don't know what the other person will say. Your brain reacts faster. This builds quick thinking, confidence, real communication skills. There was a boy named Noah. He practiced English every day. He spoke in front of the mirror. He repeated sentences. At home, he felt confident. But one day, he met someone who spoke English. That person asked him, "Can you tell me something about yourself?" Noah understood the question. But suddenly, he felt nervous. His mind became blank. He couldn't answer properly. That moment shocked him. He realized, I can practice, but I cannot use it in real life. So he changed his approach. He started using English in small, real situations. He ordered food in English. He asked simple questions. He tried short conversations. At first, it felt uncomfortable, but he continued. Slowly, his reactions became faster. His fear disappeared. After some time, he could speak naturally in real conversations. What we learn from this: practice builds skill, but real use builds fluency. Start with small, real situations. You don't need big conversations. Start small. Say hello. Ask a simple question. Answer in short sentences. Use English in daily life. Turn your daily activities into practice. Order something in English. Ask for help in English. Speak when you get a chance. Don't wait for perfect moment. There is no perfect situation. Use every small opportunity. That is how you grow. Accept imperfection. Your sentences may not be perfect. That is okay. Real speaking is not perfect. It is natural. Stay calm and slow. Don't rush. Speak slowly. Think clearly. Clarity is more important than speed. Don't stay only in practice mode. If you don't use English in real life, you will not become fluent. Simple practice. You can start today. Use one real situation today. Speak one sentence in English with someone. Start small. Practice makes you ready. Real use makes you fluent. Stop hiding in practice. Step into real situations. Use English daily. Speak with people. Build real confidence. Because in English learning, the person who uses English in real life becomes fluent naturally. Lesson 9. Improve vocabulary naturally. Learn words that you actually use. Now you are speaking. You are using English in real situations. But sometimes, you stop. Why? Because you don't have the right words. The real problem. Many learners try to learn too many words. Difficult words, rare words, complicated vocabulary. But they don't use them. And because of this, they forget quickly. They feel confused. The real truth. You don't need big vocabulary. You need useful vocabulary. Words that you use daily. Words that help you speak. Why vocabulary feels difficult? When you try to memorize many words, your brain feels overloaded. You forget most of them. And you feel, I am not improving. There was a girl named Mia. She wanted to improve her English fast. So she started memorizing big word lists. Every day. She learned 20 to 30 new words. But after some days, she forgot most of them. And when she tried to speak, she still stopped. She still searched for words. She felt frustrated. One day, she changed her method. Instead of learning random words, she started learning words from her daily life. Simple words. She learned words like comfortable, busy, excited, tired. And she used them daily. I feel tired. I am busy today. She repeated them again and again. After some time, she didn't need to think. Words came naturally. Her speaking improved. Not because she learned more, but because she learned smart. What we learn from this. Vocabulary is not about quantity. It is about usage. Learn words in context. Don't learn words alone. Learn them in sentences. For example, not just happy, but I feel happy today. This helps your brain remember better. Focus on daily life words. Learn words you use every day. Things around you, feelings, actions. These are most important. Repeat and use. One-time learning is not enough. Repeat words again and again. Use them in sentences. Use them in real life. Don't chase difficult words. Big words don't make you fluent. Simple words used correctly make you fluent. Build your own word list. Write 5 to 10 new words daily. Use them in sentences. Practice them. Listen and learn. When you watch or listen, notice how words are used. This builds natural understanding. Don't memorize long lists. Don't learn without using. This wastes time. Simple practice you can start today. Learn 5 new words. Use each word in 2 sentences. Speak them aloud. Don't learn more words. Learn the right words. Keep your learning simple. Learn useful words. Use them daily. Repeat them often. Because in English learning, the words you use become your fluency. Lesson 10. Never stop practicing. Make English part of your life. Many learners improve, but after some time, they stop practicing. They feel, now I know enough. I will practice later. And slowly, their English becomes weak again. They forget words. They lose confidence. The real truth. English is a skill, and every skill needs continuous use. If you stop using it, you start losing it. Why long-term practice matters. Fluency is not a one-time achievement. It is a habit. It is a part of your life. When you keep practicing, your English becomes natural. There was a boy named Lucas. He worked very hard to learn English. He practiced daily. He improved step by step. After some months, he became confident. He could speak well. Then he thought, now I'm good. I don't need daily practice. So he stopped. Days passed, then weeks. One day, he tried to speak again, but something felt different. He forgot simple words. He felt slow. He lost confidence. That moment surprised him. He realized something important. English is not something I finish. It is something I live. So he started again. But this time, he didn't make English a task. He made it a part of his daily life. He thought in English. He spoke in small moments. He listened regularly. No pressure, no stress, just daily connection. After some time, his fluency came back, stronger than before. What we learn from this: learning English is not a short journey. It is a long-term habit. Make English part of your life. Don't treat English like a subject. Make it part of your routine. Think in English, speak daily, listen regularly. Stay connected daily. Even small practice matters. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but stay connected. Don't stop after progress. Many people stop after improving a little. This is a mistake. Keep going. Enjoy the process. Don't make it stressful. Enjoy speaking. Enjoy learning. This keeps you consistent. Fluency is a lifestyle. Fluency is not about perfect grammar. It is about natural use. Don't stop practicing after becoming better. That is where most people fall back. Simple practice you can start today. Do one thing daily in English. Think, speak, or listen. Just stay connected. Don't learn English for some time. Live English for lifetime. Don't stop now. Keep going. Stay consistent. Stay connected. Because in English learning, the person who never stops becomes naturally fluent. Now stop for a moment. Think about your journey. How many times did you try to learn English, but stopped in the middle? How many times did fear stop you from speaking? But now, you know the truth. You don't need perfect English. You don't need big vocabulary. You just need to start and never stop. Step by step, day by day. You can change everything. So don't go back to old habits. Speak today. Practice today. Think in English today. And if you are serious about your English, not just watching, but truly improving, then make sure you subscribe, because this is not just a channel. This is your daily place to grow, to improve, and to become fluent. Save this video. Come back again. And share it with someone who is still afraid to speak. See you in the next video.